I'm out of juice. Oh, I thought I had more juice. I used too much of it. I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of just forgot how to do that. Which is where the confusion... Oh, you explode. It's fine. Where the confusion kind of was. There was, like, more to technically... I guess not that way. We are going to loop around. I guess presumably this unlocks when we make our way back up. Or up there. Yeah, I definitely did not use this before. Oh. I thought we were still in a cutscene. Yo, we doing like a... We're doing like the, raids hallway. This is hype. It's really cool. I don't love, like, I get not having a HUD. The problem with not having a HUD is I'm pretty sure I can still die. Which would be lame, right? Yo, how big is this hallway? I know I'm wasting... Oh, that is a big hallway. I know I am ruining the moment a little bit, but I am a little scared. Like, I definitely used up a lot of healing for... Where am I? Where'd the guy go? I don't even know if I hit him. I wonder if these guys despawn. Oop. I'm out of juice. Go somewhere for a minute. There's too many fellas. I'm letting myself die. I'm out of juice. That's too many fellas. Yeah, thank you. Survived it. Yeah, imagine that raid hallway with the end just being very scared. Oh, I'm not in a great position right now. Got a little bit lucky there. Not easy. Being cheesy. Raid hallway was rough. What? Okay, I was gonna say I'm probably spawning somewhere manageable. Trying to cross through like this is not a great option. That was... Up there before, right? I probably shouldn't try to explore. That just seems like a silly thing to try to do. Yo guys, what's up? Can you back off? Can you let me, You know what would be nice? Is if the mutants would also attack the guards. Oh. And here I thought we were done. I like this little up area. I shouldn't have double jumped, I was scared. I also really like that they checkpointed me at that point, where I didn't have to do raid hallway again. Very helpful. Okay, now hopefully it gives me time to hack and read info. Log 1. Origin era, year 434, spring. Like, I don't think that... I mean, it is spring. I guess it could be March 5th, but I just don't think that's accurate when we're in, like, space. Under both the pressure and expectations of the Council, I have fully devoted myself to the Immortality Project. I guess technically we were on a planet, but it's not Earth, so it would be different. You know what I mean? If I fail to yield positive results once more, the Feng clan might pull their funding. This has been a personal dream of mine, so I cannot fail the last-ditch effort. I'll start my researching the cells of the primordial roots Fusheng for any clues. Data corrupted. I'm gonna be honest, I need to kind of... I rambled about nonsense there, I didn't really take that info in. Origin year, pressure and expectations of the Council, devoted myself to the Immortality Project. Okay, so just generally. Personal dream of mine, immortality, seems like a cool thing, I say. Not realizing that death has a purpose in life. Origin era, year 444, summer 617. After 10 years of unrelenting research, we have finally made a critical breakthrough in the synthesis between Solarian cells and the root's regeneration cells. This is our first step towards immortality, and a victory for science. This research may even become a turning point and encourage people to embrace science and technology. Now, this is my question. At the current moment, it may be our greatest accomplishment since Year passed away. These logs aren't saying we need immortality to protect us against the whole Tau disease. So this is sounding like them fucking with shit they shouldn't have been fucking with caused this to happen. Origin era, year 446, autumn 9/19. All test subjects have developed symptoms of rejection and are dying one after the other. The cause is a hitherto unknown virus that was accidentally synthesized during the gene editing process. I'm wondering if this was the, like, built on lies thing that Yi was talking about. If this is what he learned at some point. Accidentally synthesized during the gene editing process. It has been codenamed Tan Hao. The virus is contagious, but we have neither isolated it nor found its transmission vectors. Once the infected pass away, flowers blossom from their corpses, allowing the virus to propagate itself. Data corrupted. Character bio unlocked. Aegon devoted her life to research aimed at improving the well-being of her fellow Solarians. Unfortunately, a mistake in one of her experiments led to the birth of the Tanhao virus. Faced with this mistake, she was determined to find a solution at any cost in order to right this catastrophic mistake. So, interesting, neat. That kind of makes me beg the question, like, I don't know why I didn't try to avoid that better. In regards to the whole, like, Taoism of, like, coming back, or, like, not coming back, but, like, accepting it, like, this is nature's course, life and death, that's great. But, like, the eradication was not natural. It wasn't... This big guy's gone. Which is kind of the thing that I'm not so sure on. Oh, fella! Should have expected someone to spawn in, just not on top of me. Give me a minute, dude. Really should have held off on the arrow usage. You know, for like the last phase of that was pretty simple. So is that everything here? I wonder, I know we were missing a lot of... Oh, look at all these things I got. We were missing a lot of, like, late game logs. I wonder... One more bonus data. Actually, the logs we picked up wasn't anything here. Alright. I'm guessing we're not allowed to... Yeah, we can't go back in. He keep also saying, like, oh, this is, you know, Taoism, when I don't know anything about Taoism, so I don't know how accurate it is thematically to it. It just seems like that's obviously where they're going with it, so I'm just kind of taking their word for it. I'd imagine this development team knows more than I do, so I think they probably know what they're doing. Yo, hype music. What the fuck is this? Was this not here before? Just like loads of... Who's that? Guess that's why that's there. We have to go that way. Oh. I guess a lot of stuff's just happening. What are you doing here? Be careful. That's one of the Soul Aegon's experimental pods. I wouldn't mess with that if I were you. One of Soul Aegon's. It seems weird to me to, like, have that. Chain. Coordinates. Inside. Person inside is who you're looking for? A Dust Guardian? Don't be impulsive. Aegon used them for her experiments. She might... Doesn't matter. Chain. Is Chain alive or dead? You, friend, don't stop me. Wait. Character bio update. Oh, right, I forgot you had your own. Broken assistant robot, unlike the other robots, it seems not a great time to do this. To be performing some other task. Once had a Solarian Dust Guardian friend who met her when she became one of Aegon's experiments. This robot searched all over New Kunlun just to meet with her once more. Friend photo. Photo of Shanghai 9000 and its Solarian friend was carefully hidden by Dust Guardian in their uniform. Can we get like a bigger look at that? It looked really cute. I want to like zoom better. That's a tragic end to that. If you want to say anything that's Dark Soulish, it's just like, yep, here's a side quest and here's the tragic backstory. I don't remember how much of this down area I was in before. Right, this is where the walk happens. Yeah, I know I went backwards. It's a little too late. I don't really know if any of this is really worth. Nailed it. Really should stop trying to brute force. We kind of have to go up the other way, right? So this was even, wasn't even worth it. Oh. Pardon me, fellas. Technically speaking, I guess any direction would be a quick way to get to the pavilion. Trying to get to the okay, that really isn't working out. Easier ways to go around, I think. I want to get to the nodes. See what's going on to the left, but I'm going to the node first. Oh, fella, I forgot you were here. For some reason oh, why? I guess they very much don't want you to, go the wrong way if you, like, started going up the elevator. Friends. Oh, that's why that looked familiar. It was your bone arm. Yeah, I'll talk to you. Sir Yi, it seems that I have overestimated my abilities. You couldn't stop Xingtine? It's alright. You're a scholar after all. Oh, don't you mean... Your injuries. Is there any way to repair them? This time, even with all the Jin and New Kunlun, it would accomplish nothing. Oh, in the end, I shall be the one to shutter my eye first. Dreams disappear into the clouds. Everything returns to naught. I'll help you deal with Zingtine. How shameful to have to trouble you up to the very end. It's nothing. Just lay down and be at peace. I shall perish with dignity and not endure in silence. Damn, man. Ancient genetically modified weapon that developed self-awareness for unknown reasons. A self-titled scholar, it has wandered through New Kunlun for many years, possessing a variety of goods with obscure origins. He believes that existence has no value if one does not live for themselves. That is why he risked everything to end the life of his own self-aware brother, Zingtine. His non-self-aware. I don't know why I said own. Obviously, it's... Now I'm really not a fan of the fact that there's not a station there. I would hope that it respawns me like right here though. Oh, little fella. Oh, he heals right. I think, was that the thing where I had to charge to... You know, with all the falling debris, I don't think I need... I don't have... Ah, shit. I think I need to keep my arrows around to... Fuck me. Oh, this falling debris is ass. And I need to unbound better. Okay, so if he heals now, I don't even have it. I didn't have enough. I'm not winning this one, I'm gonna say. Okay. I mean, I think if I just keep my arrows to... Thank God. If I just keep my arrows for when he tries to heal. So I think that's how that worked last time, right? I was able to stun him out of it. Because that was a concerning part about the first fight we had with him. And then I'm gonna have to just... Kind of didn't really pull out the, I just need you to go away. Okay, we got one. That's all that matters with that. And we got the other one. Good timing. Yep, that does the trick. Okay, I need to bail. Nailing it. Good aim. Oh, the debris. Okay, it's over. Yeah, arrow really clutched it out. I wonder how close I would have been to winning if I remembered that part and didn't let him just recharge a bunch. Because it wasn't... I mean, I think it was basically the same except for the 2 ads and the debris. The ads weren't the worst because he doesn't really move around. Like, the first fight was in a very small arena. This arena gave us a lot more space to maneuver. I don't remember if the unbound move worked that same way. Kind of a shame that there's no, blasting. I like how these guys are back. I was almost hoping for like a semblance of potentially self-awareness. I guess maybe if I looked at his like death animation potentially, but obviously the reason why we had to put him down was because he didn't have any. So I guess that would be kind of beside the point if we had that as an addition, right? Well, now we just have to find Shenong dead after we befriended him. And that basically would be the trifecta of all of the side quests we did. So from here, we just go... I guess we go wherever it tells us to go. Either that elevator or that elevator should do the trick. I'm sure it's going to block us off when it doesn't want us to go somewhere. As demonstrated there. So I guess it's nice that it was a fade to black. I thought it was going to be another battle gauntlet that clearly I'm not ready for because I keep screwing them up. Yo, this area looks pretty nice right now. You know what? Maybe everything's okay in the pavilion. I'm starting to think it might not be okay in the pavilion. Should I just smoke it? Yeah, now's a good time to rest. Man, what a day. It did recharge me. Look, there's the cat. Wow, your fortune says that you'll be beaten to death by a random monster. That's cool. I mean, basically been happening for a bit. So know how I mentioned also, I like when things get added to your little hub area? When your hub gets destroyed, it's also kind of cool. And I think that, like, the combination is pretty sad. In, like, a good way. like seeing all the stuff that we did kind of, or at least Sean built up. I was just kind of here giving him stuff. But seeing all that get messed up. Thank God the fortune teller's still around, though. My lord, welcome back. What happened? Where's Chuan? Oh, he's okay. Oh, and Buddy's okay too. Yee, you're back. Those people came in and broke Abacus. Aegon brought her guards here and wreaked havoc. I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do. This is all my fault, my lord. The alarms were disabled due to an exploit in the firewall. It's fine as long as everyone's safe. Yeah, everyone's safe. I immediately led Lord Kwafu and Chuan to the panic room. Fortunately, Aegon didn't stay for long. However, Aegon took the soul seal in your vital sanctum. I tried all I could to stop her, but she succeeded in the end. I deserve the most severe punishment. I was also stripped of all my permissions. So now she alone holds the power of all 10 soul seals. Why would she go through all this trouble? She must also be after the council code, and I can be pretty certain we won't like what she has in mind. I just didn't think she would also be the one behind the mutants. What? What do you mean? Does she want to destroy New Kunlun? Based on what we know, it's definitely within the realm of possibility. But why would she? I can perform a situational analysis and calculate probable causes. Warning, analytical system failed. Word processor damage extent 97%. So it's not just your language processing module, your entire core has... Yes, apologies. I will not be of much help anymore. I may be about to shut down permanently. Shut down? What's wrong with Abacus? Can you fix him, Yi? Uncle Chubby, we're not gonna let Abacus die, right? Core damage is irreparable. No one will be able to fix it. No. Is this my fault? Absolutely. It's all your fault. Absolutely not, Sean. My shutdown isn't related to the actions of anyone. The winds of fortune blow every which way. No one escapes calamity, not even if they happen to be the world's most powerful computer. You know, I feared that I would never see you again, my lord. However, that cherished wish has finally been fulfilled. You've always been so sentimental, Abacus. Thanks for everything. I've stored your preferred tools in default in a backup database. They can be transferred seamlessly if you acquire a new assistant. Good luck, and may you processing limit exceeded. Permanent shutdown in 3, 2, 1. Abacus? Abacus! Dang, we lost a real G there. Character bio. He is dedicated personal assistant and artificial intelligence system. For unknown reasons, its sentiment levels were set unusually high, resulting in a more sentimental tone. As his most loyal assistant, Abacus stood up against Aegon during the break-in and protected the residents of the pavilion, resulting in severe damage and forcing him to shut down. Great additional information. I was kind of hoping for more, like, backup lore as far as that, like, weird sentimental levels. I guess I don't know, like, the name Rui, if that indicates anything. I would assume it's to kind of, like, resemble, Hang in some way, potentially. I would assume, like, Yi was the one that programmed him to be that way, but I don't know. So, Where's everyone? What now? Where's the child? I'll rest for a minute. Take a breather. Didn't see him. I guess I could look at the map. I'm assuming. Well, yeah, I'm assuming he's away. Maybe he was sent to the other ape men.
Oh.
This is the end, isn't it? I feel like we just went on a massive wild goose chase. This is not the time to mourn. That's supposed to fill me with hope? Aegon just seized ultimate control of the council. Commanding the guards to annihilate us will be a piece of cake for her now. And don't get me started on the mutants. It won't be long until the entirety of New Kunlun is crawling with them. Do you really think there will be any survivors? Solarians aren't the only residents on New Kunlun. What do you mean? You're talking about Tron? Wait, no, you mean you want to save the ape men? I'm not in the mood for jokes right now. Are you really serious? I've thought it too. I want to help the ape men survive. No, now that I think about it, the Solarians are a more pressing issue. I need some more time to think. I'm guessing this is a important choice. I'm gonna say obviously save the ape men. Because I think Solarians are just SOL at this point. Accidentally making the virus and then like let's just make the mutants. It's not really working out. Not like obviously everything leading up to this was kind of to like let it just die, which again I'm a little questionable of because it's not like a natural death. It's not like, oh, this is just the Solarians' time to go. It's Aegon fucked up. Although I guess you could argue that's just a natural order of things. I don't, again, know enough about how you would view that. But the ape men, they just need to leave. If they can get back to, like, Earth or their fake Earth, whatever it is. Yee. Regardless of whether New Kunlun goes dark, we must take them all back to the pale blue planet. We should return the flames of the eternal cauldron before everything is extinguished. If Hing were still here, that was what she would have done. That would doom the eternal cauldron. Do you know how many people sacrificed their lives for this project? That's why there shouldn't be any more sacrifices. You think the ape men are more worthy of redemption than we are? I believe they'll have a chance to live better lives. They have a better chance to live, and also, what did they do, right? Like, as if you're gonna say, like, who deserves more redemption survival, the ape men were just plucked out of their home planet and brought here to do bullshit while we were doing our thing. So they do kind of deserve to live more in that regard. I'm not saying that as like a fellow ape man. I'm not trying to, like, you know, be good by my people, but you know what I mean. Oh, I guess Tron has influenced you quite a bit. Same goes for you. Forget it. I can't be bothered to explain myself. Well, this is where we're at. If you want to do some good deeds before it all ends, I won't object. But what happens afterwards? We die, I guess. This is all empty talk if we can't stop Aegon. If a battle is inevitable, I have something that could tip the balance. Remember that rhizomatic bomb? Yeah, let's nuke her! You found last time? I have plans for a new arrow that, if made, could tear apart heaven and earth. That sounds sick, dude! That is not an exaggeration. Have you started making it? Yes, the automatic forge is working as fast as it possibly can, but still needs some time. It does not look like it's working right now. The bad news is, this type of arrow can only be fired once. Once is all I need. Let's split up. I need to prepare for my confrontation with Aegon while we wait for that arrow to be completed. The Ant-Man problem is a bit more pressing. I need to take Tron to Shenong. After that, activate the docks and... There he is, child! You can't just decide for me. I'm not going. Sean, look at him go. We booked it, and I didn't even try to chase him. I clearly would be faster than a child. I have dashes. Hey, look, that pot that I thought would break is broken. Don't throw a tantrum. I know you were listening. Yeah, he made it clear he was listening, Yi. Did you hear everything Uncle Chubby and I were saying? Then you should know that it's not safe here anymore. Didn't you see how they hurt Abacus? I don't want to go to that blue planet thing. I want to stay with you, Yi. I want to go to Pinglai together. And Pinglai is a little not great right now. I wouldn't go there. Don't be silly. That's not a place you should go. At least we'll be there. You have no idea what you're talking about. You don't even know me. Of course I know you. I know you like your food well seasoned and extra spicy. I know that when you sleep, even the neighbors can hear your snoring. I know that you're super knowledgeable about everything. You taught me so much and made me realize how big the world could be. I know that after Mom and Dad left, you were the only one who would love me. I'll have nothing if you're not going to be with me. Chon, there's some things I think you should know. I'm actually not a very good person. Centuries ago, in a desperate attempt to avoid extinction, we Solarians took your people. We kidnapped countless ape men from the pale blue planet to New Kunlun. We robbed you of your freedom, treated you cruelly, and killed you indiscriminately. That's the truth behind Peach Blossom Village. The worst part is, this was all my idea. I already figured all that out ages back. I'm not stupid. I saw those killing machines on the day I left with Ainong. That was when I guessed that our village might not be what everyone imagined it to be. And you should also be aware that if it weren't for me, you might have been living a normal life on the pale blue planet. Your mom and dad would still be alive. When I first saw those things, I was really scared, to be honest with you. But that's the thing. You're the Yi who lives with me now. You're not the Yi from the past. And most importantly of all, I know the current Yi would never hurt me. I almost made the decision not to, though. As dangerous as it might get, I'm not scared when I'm with you. Please let me stay. Don't be silly. Since when did you start being so difficult? How's this? I promise to pick you up from the pale blue planet as soon as things settle down here. Really? Sean, minutes earlier. I'm not stupid. Yi. Yeah, but there's ice cream on the pale blue planet. Oh, let's go! When have I ever lied to you? Please go take refuge with Shenong and the others. Oh, look at him flying right in. I better get moving in case something happens to the docks later. I'm leaving it in your hands. Explain the situation to Shenong and guide the ape men to the transport ships. I'll prepare for my fight and wait for the arrow to finish before meeting up with you all. Look at it. Rhizomatic arrow. An arrow crafted by Kwafu, inspired by the Rhizomatic bomb. It carries a similar destructive energy. This arrow should be used as the last resort in your battle against Agong. It can only be fired once. Do we have it in here? Can you imagine? I'd imagine, realistically, it's probably just a cutscene. But if it was just like, yeah, you know what? I accidentally switched to it when I went for pipes. Silly me, right? This actually would have been the perfect time for one last toke up. Oh, where are we going? Look at all those fellas. For some reason I really like the one with glasses. You know, that's a lot more ape men than I thought were in the village. Sir. Let's be honest, brother. With that incredibly smart brain of yours, How could you have overlooked the fact that none of these ships can move unless there's a Solarian at the helm? Were you expecting these 8 men to fly themselves to the pale blue planet? You're the best pilot I know. No! I knew it, you sly dog! Look, I'll send Tron and the rest of the villagers back to the pale blue planet. However, that is my own decision and has nothing to do with you. Do not thank me. I just want Tron to have a real home. I also bear some responsibility for causing this mess. As for you, go get your affairs in order, even if it's just the 2 of us left. Let's go back to Pinglai together. You got that? It's a promise.
Hey.
Take it easy, you furballs aren't going anywhere before my people are on board. Especially you, Chubby. With you around, the villagers act like a bunch of obedient children. Saves me a whole lot of bother. Here I am, still relying on you gods to lend me a hand right up to the end. Feels gross. Isn't that right, Sean? What's wrong? Didn't you want to say something to ye? I don't know why I decided his voice changed. No! Come on, we're on a tight schedule here, kid. No, I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, ye. Tron, come here. I have something for you. See this arrow? It's a nuke. I'm supposed to use it, but I'll let you have it. Oh, he gets to have the nymph? I didn't even know it was that easy to just give it away. Hey, is this your mystic nymph? Yes, it's very important to me, so I want to ask you for a favor. Can you hold on to it for me for a little bit? Really? Okay, I understand. I'll take good care of it and return it to you later. Why are you pouting and crinkling your eyebrows if you understand? How about this? As a reward, I'll take you to see the ocean when we're both on the pale blue planet. Really? Then sure, pinky promise. Pinky promise. It's almost time. Let's get ready to depart. Take care, brother. You all take care too. Is it still the dock, just without the ship? I was gonna say, like, I don't know where this is, but presumably that's watching. How you doing, dear brother? Whenever I get some free time, I always find myself writing to you, just like before. I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets over deciding to stay. Whenever I think about dying alone in a world without you, I start to feel so lonely. I know you're probably too far away for these messages to catch up. It'll probably take hundreds of years for you to receive the first one. I know I'll never get to receive your replies. That doesn't matter. From my memories, I can piece together fragments of you. Your every glance and your every word. Ping. I'm sure your plans have worked, and you're no doubt celebrating the fruits of your success. Or perhaps you have embarked on an entirely new journey? No. I was gonna pick you up, I swear. I didn't know I would wake up centuries later. If it wasn't for... If you have a new family, will you still remember me? Of course, how could I ever forget about you? Will you miss the days we spent together? I'm sorry. I miss you so much. I really miss you. Sorry, this is supposed to be my last message to you, not just a bunch of trivial questions. I want you to know that my time has come. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll just be stepping ahead of you and to return to heaven and earth. Yeah, but I'm gonna render heaven and earth. I know. Let's make a promise that on that day, when we meet again, you'll take the time to tell me your story. I promise, Heng. I promise. It's a promise. Take care, my dear brother. Till destiny reunites us. Goodbye, Heng. You have no more unread messages from Ping Lai. That makes sense for the last one. 98%? What else am I missing? A bonus one? He's naive and eccentric younger sister. She has a particularly close bond with Yi. As one of the few people who can resonate with Fu Sheng, Ping believes in returning to the Tao and that it is natural to coexist and perish with Ping Lai. She therefore did not cling to life and refused Yi's proposal to live in New Kunlun. She chose to stay in their hometown and accept the natural end to her life. Well, where am I going now? I'm gonna assume just forwards. So many people. Do you think these are modeled off of like Kickstarter people or anything? Kind of crazy how like many of them actively are designed. I don't think we that one with the mask. I don't think we saw repeats. This is repeat. This was the first one. You know, what's funny though is I don't think any of the real characters were in here. You think they would have just slapped them in somewhere? I mean, like if you squint, you can maybe say one of them looks like Xuan, but like Shenong has those bumps on his forehead. He would be pretty clear. Oh, that's him. The third one from the top with the smirk and the glasses. Alright. I'm stalling. Well, definitely not this way then. Kinda hoping we would just see the ship. Elevator up. Yep. We don't really have any other options. And everything's damaged. Let's go. Elevator up. The elevator was kind of in a weird spot initially. Also, why is this tree like that? Did we ever figure that out? It's weird. I guess it's because it's genetically modified. Like the, all the other crops that were eaten. Is this it? Yeah, it seems like that's it. Seems like that's it. This is where we're gonna be for 2 to 3 hours probably.